Okay, so Rebecca, this is one that Jesse Hyatt actually created and had talked to me about after going to my professional development at central office. He came and sat down with me, and he had a digital program. He's a master in Sheets. I I'm not as good as creating formulas and stuff in Sheets, but he did a great job creating this for me. He reorganized it from what he had done in China to what I needed in my classroom. So he took notes and things that I wanted and needed in my classroom and made adjustments. And so it's a very easy document to keep up with. The data sheet, it has 2 pages. It has the data sheet, which you see here. Um, and the data sheet is where I keep track of my student data. And so my students are assigned numbers. And so I can go down through here and assign them numbers. And then these are the learning targets for a particular unit or chapter. So I would just simply make a copy of this every time I had a new unit or a new chapter that I was covering with learning targets. And so I usually try to keep mine within 6 learning targets per like unit or chapter of study. That way, the students don't feel overwhelmed with the number, but it's a manageable amount. And so, if I had a large unit, what I'll do is I'll break it down into 2. And so, usually approximately 6 targets, but you can adjust this to whatever you would use it for. So, if you had 8, then we definitely could adjust it for 8. But what it does is, like, for example, if student 1, when they complete and master a learning target, I would come and I would place an X in the box correlates. And as you notice, they have 17% of this particular unit completed. And so this page, the student view page, is the page that you could share out with the students. They could have access to this particular page. And then that way they could go in and say, okay, well, I'm an orange right now. That's where I'm standing. They complete learning targets, you can see that the average increases. Okay. So if they get and they complete 83% of the learning targets for that particular unit, they go back and they say, okay, well, I'm on green. The highest, of course, is pink. Okay. And so when they complete for the learning target there at 100%, when they go to the student view, they can see that their color has changed to pink. And so he created this. It's a very easy step. So if you were interested and wanted to kind of play around with it, you wouldn't have to use it this semester, but if you were interested for next semester, I could make a copy of this and share it with you as well. I hope this was helpful. I just saw that it answered one of your questions that you had about keeping track of the student data and where they were within a particular unit. Okay, so let me know if you need anything or would like a copy of it.